Boy, oh boy, it's another DrawBomb, folks. How's it going? How's it going? It's me, your co-host Ian, and along with me, I have my co-host Brandon.
Wait,
well, Brandon, we're on camera.
Can you let me know when we go live, please?
We're on camera.
Just let me know
right
when we
now.
go live.
It's happening. It's we're doing it like you're doing it again, but like it's happening. I reviewed footage, and this is like the same thing as last time.
Let me know when we go live.
No, we're live, dude. No, we're live.
I'm gonna be in my trailer. Just let me know when we're doing this fucking thing. I don't have time for all your bullshit.
Don't leave. No.
What?
We're live.
What?
We're live right now.
When?
Now. Like 10 seconds, like a minute ago at this point.
Hey everybody, welcome to DrawBomb. How the hell you doing? How we going? How's it going?
Hey folks.
Hey. That was a joke?
That was super.
That was
definitely not an accident.
It was just a bit.
It was just a bit.
It was goofing.
Yeah. Wasn't
right?
Real.
Right?
I swear.
I think you guys probably buy that.
You probably think we're you know.
Good to be
It's
here.
good to be back, folks. It's good to be back. We haven't done DrawBomb in a hot minute. I wish I could get my
in a week
sweatshirt high enough to.
How high do you need your sweatshirt to be? Oh, that's awesome. You got your Top Cat sweatshirt. It's got the SpongeBob font.
It does have the SpongeBob font. That's my favorite thing about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
What a quality item.
It's quite sure. My wonderful girlfriend gave it to me.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I'm wearing an old sweatshirt that I got from my father-in-law.
Hey, that's cool.
I like it though.
I like that sweatshirt. I was actually thinking
it's
that while
pretty cool.
I was so busy and caught up
cool.
in like all of the setting up that I didn't get a chance to say it before we went live. But
it's vintage. He wore it.
That sweatshirt probably saw the Kennedy assassination. You know,
it probably did. I think it's responsible for it, honestly.
To the FBI
I think the sweatshirt shot
us.
John F. Kennedy. I'm pretty sure.
The FBI agents that are watching us,
There was some grassy knoll stains on the back of it.
We do jokes. These are not real things that we're admitting to.
Yeah, city FBI agents watching. The sweatshirt didn't actually assassinate a former president.
Yes. But your sweatshirt was not Lee Harvey Oswald's sweatshirt.
Nope, it was not.
No sir, no sirree, Bob. Folks, welcome. It's another episode of DrawBomb. It's the show where Brandon,
Ian,
how have you been?
Yes, Ian. I've been pretty good. You know, I'm living. I'm overcoming obstacles.
What?
I
stopped. What?
Living, laughing, loving, eating, praying, loving again.
Wow, what a list.
Yeah.
Speaking of lists,
but
are you checking it twice?
No, I'm not Santa.
Oh.
I don't check the lists. I write them. I say, please give me these things.
Please give me these presents, Santa Claus.
Yeah. I'm still firmly a Santa believer in, you know.
Santa believer, yes.
Each year that I go on, you know, there's a lot of my age who are locked in like I am, but I refuse. I will not waver. The propaganda taught me at a young age that if you stop believing, that's when the gifts stop rolling in. So I will not.
Can't get to you.
Exactly. They try as they might. I'm the one who's going to be reaping in the rewards once Santa figures out where I live.
That's
again.
Right.
He's I got lost somewhere over the last few years. He doesn't seem to know how to find my house. Ever since I turned about 13, he hasn't been able to find my house.
That's so strange.
But I'm holding out hope. You know, probably just a glitch in the system. That was around Y2K. I'm assuming that fucked with some stuff.
That was I remember that time. That was when my programming shut down and somebody had to rewrite it so that it could register dates after 2000.
Yeah,
because otherwise it looked like 0.
But I mean, Santa's only got elves to help with that shit. Do they know how to do all that? I don't know.
I don't know, man. But ever since then, I knew about dates beyond 2000. It was pretty wild time.
But you know,
I see Lotus Clock's working in the draw along. Can't wait to see what he's cooking.
Oh, I don't have it up this week. I usually always have it up so I can kind of watch it as it goes, but I forgot.
Oh my gosh.
It'll be a surprise to me. That'll make it more fun.
Surprise me, Lotus.
Surprise me, Santa.
Surprise me, Santa Claus. I don't know what I'm doing right now. What voice is that?
I don't either.
Jesus
I was about to ask,
Christ.
but I was kind of letting you go.
I hate it. I'm not doing it again. I was trying something.
These are free will choices you're making.
I know.
You know, let the record show.
I do regret them. Don't know what to tell you.
You don't have to tell me nothing. I'm just happy to be here alongside you making this quality show.
That's right. We're quality. Would you really define this as that? Is that what you would go for?
You know, it's maybe similar to the way that you would like you spend a bunch of time with your family and they're like all fighting and stuff, and you still refer to it as like quality time. Something kind of in that same kind of realm.
I think that's, yeah, I get what you're going for there.
It's like dysfunctional, but also you're like, well, one day we'll all be dead and we won't be able to hang out, so we might as well.
Yeah,
that kind of energy.
Squeeze what little living we have left out of this interaction.
That's right.
Welcome to DrawBomb, folks. This is a show where you're happy and you know, we talk about lighthearted things.
And you know it, clap your hands.
If you're happy and you know it, don't cry. If you're happy and you know it, don't cry. Wow. Oh my gosh. What are we doing?
Gosh,
right
all
now?
the sounds.
This is like
you really like
the most weird start to an episode.
Is it?
We've done.
I feel like they're all weird.
They are true. Yeah, it's true. We're not
This one actually felt like, you know, I felt like we have some momentum. We're feeling
some giddy up. Are you saying that's what we have? We have some heave ho.
Little heave, little ho.
Little heave ho ho ho.
I'll be the heave and you're a ho.
Oh my god.
Ah, I got you though.
I
got you though. You'll never come back from this. Yeah, how embarrassing for you.
Smacked you in the face, but you can't feel it. Ow. Why that hit me?
I don't know. Maybe a little bit of recoil.
I guess, yeah. I went too far on the haymaker.
Yeah. Common mistake. What's up, Ian? What
sort of shit
what do you have to say?
Get up to this week.
Gosh, I fixed my car again.
Wow,
it's broke again. Yay!
The one that you're like on loan for?
What?
Not the one you like you
no.
bought.
No,
Thank God.
No.
I was gonna say.
No, not on loan for it, but it's dying, and
It's sad.
I'm the necromancer, bringing it back from the dead as many times as I can. So I don't want to buy a new car. So yeah.
No one wants to buy a new
This should
car.
get me a little bit more
days,
time
Jesus.
on the clock. Yeah. But other than that, you know, just doing some Christmassy stuff, getting things ready for all that. And just, I don't know, just been busy. Work's busy.
Yeah, I feel that.
Exciting stuff. Do you feel that? I feel like this has got to be your slow season now.
It is absolutely, but I've worked in a restaurant before where actually
sure.
there was also my slow season, but I could imagine what it'd be like in the busy season because I've experienced busy seasons.
Yes,
in the wintertime.
I understand.
Sometimes.
So you're saying like been there, not are there.
Exactly.
Fair. Well, I are there. It's fine. I don't hate busy season. I make the majority of my money in like, you know, a couple months, and then the rest of the year is a little more chill. It's not a terrible thing. But it is happening and takes up a lot of my time.
I know how that goes, man. I know how that goes, and it sucks because it's like, man, I could accomplish so much in my personal life. I wasn't dealing with this shit.
No, I can't accomplish things in my personal life.
No, me neither. I mean, I tried, but...
Ian, how the hell are you? How's your week been?
Been all right. I've just been like doing this and that and the other thing. My family and I, we finally finished What We Do in the Shadows, so that was cool.
Oh, cool. I thought it was a pretty good ending. You know,
I really
felt
liked
with kind of went out with the whole and then they did the same stuff forever kind of energy, which is how you should end things, I think.
Absolutely. I think they really nailed the ending. I thought all the fake out endings were also really funny.
Yeah.
I thought the meta-ness of it all was also really funny. And yeah, I thought the ending was great too. I loved what they did with Nandor and Guillermo's relationship. I thought that was a lot of fun. And overall, I really enjoyed the season. So the show went out on a high note. And
yeah, it was not the worst season, right? Like it was decent. Like I don't mean that as like a low bar kind of statement. I'm just saying there were seasons I liked less than the last season. So
yeah, absolutely. I'd say like all the seasons were overall good, but
yeah, agree.
You know, this was not the you know, there has to be, they're not all going to be. I
said it in a weird way that makes it sound like the show
though.
Sucks, but I just meant, yeah, there has to be a weakest season, and it was not the final season.
Yes, which is good. That's how you want it to be.
Yeah.
I really gotta fix my eraser. But yeah, I liked it. I don't know what else to say. I enjoyed it. What do you want from me?
I'm caught up now on Stranger Things.
You're caught up on Stranger Things. We can discuss now.
To some degree, I don't know how. I mean, we could always just say like, spoiler alert.
I can put a spoiler tag up on the chat, on the screen, and then that would be like.
I won't go too. I mean, I guess we can go in depth as long as we warn everybody.
Check this out. Hold on.
I'm ready. Check this out.
One sec.
What the heck just happened? On. Oh, I understand. It was in white. I was like, why is half our stuff erased all weird? Your font was in white.
How's that?
Stranger Things spoiler discussion. Okay, that font's kind of weird, and I first read Stranger Illinois.
Stranger Illinois. Oh, I see what you mean. Wow, that's crazy. That's a wild.
Speaking of strange things.
Yeah. Work was bad, says Kyle. I am so sorry to hear that.
Oh no. That's a picture of him going postal.
I guess
as he
works a postal worker.
Post office.
That's true. Somebody.
Sorry, work was bad. I imagine this time of year is the worst in your line of work.
I can only imagine.
Is worst.
Yeah. Straight. Yeah, I can only imagine. So, you know, giving everyone the heads up right now. It is, but coworkers make it impossible. I mean, if you have shitty coworkers, you have a shitty job. That's just what it comes down to. And that sucks.
Ain't that the truth?
That super sucks, and I'm really sorry you have to deal with that. I basically don't have coworkers, so it's very strange.
Right.
Very strange situation to be in. So, do you want to talk Stranger Things?
Let's talk a little bit about Stranger Illinois.
Stranger Illinois.
It's fine. Is my review, I guess. Like, it's not bad. I'm gonna watch more of it. I'm gonna watch when the more episodes come out.
Yeah.
But as time goes on, all the choices they were making were not like my favorite choices. And, you know, we get the reveal at the end of the 4-episode thing that they're bringing back the one thing that everybody was hoping they were just like, all right, pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah. Which is an interesting choice for sure. It's like this was the episode, you know, everyone wants to forget.
Everybody was willing to like usually in a TV show, if you have a Chekhov's gun and then you don't shoot it, people get annoyed. But this was one where everybody was like, all right, we're just going to pretend that didn't happen and we won't be mad at you. It just won't bring it up again.
Yeah.
But they brought it up again on their own.
They brought it up.
So there's that.
Yeah. Jeez. What?
But overall, it's all right. A lot of the things they're doing, it kind of feels like whenever you have this thing that becomes bigger than what it originally was, and then you're like trying to like wrap it up, it becomes this like more of an event than an actual storyline where they're like,
yeah,
like it's like too big for its own britches, so it has to be like this, like it's almost like the characters looking at the camera all the time to be like, this is the final season, everyone.
Yeah,
type of energy.
They constantly say like, we're gonna finally defeat Vecna once and for all. Not like to those exact words, but basically with that sentiment. And
yeah,
you know, you're like, guys, calm down. Like, it's episode 2. So,
right.
So
it's like, if it is that easy, this is boring. We don't, you know, this could be
we
an
got
email.
at least 8 more movies before Vecna's done. Okay, so calm
That's
down.
true. God, what a way to think about it. Brutal.
So
it's true though.
It's pretty intense. And did you notice the things I mentioned before? Like, for instance, the scene where like Hopper's like punk ass and Eleven's like punk ass.
Yes, I couldn't
Hopper's
stop
like,
thinking about them after you pointed it out. And everybody's like calling him Santa all the time, even though it was like only one of the people who were calling him Santa were around for it.
Yeah,
they just all know now.
It's very strange.
It's like
that
they watched the show.
Yeah,
it's a like strange thing.
It is a strange thing, but there are stranger things.
Yeah, I could list a few stranger things.
I will like also, you know, characters seem to have a lot of plot armor, especially characters that you don't want to die. They have plot armor. If you don't want a character to die, they have plot armor. And like it happens in like very strange points. Like there's that scene at the end where like everything's going haywire and a bunch of demigorgons are like fucking up the army base. And the like demigorgons just like seem to completely ignore them, even though like they're connected to Will, so they should have like some sort of sense anyways, even if he's not like immediately tapped into them. But because that's been established. But like amongst that, like Vecna picks Will's mom up, and then you've just seen him like murk a whole bunch of dudes. Like he like shoves a bunch of branches through a dude's face.
When he crushed that guy's head, I was like, this is a show that like kids like to watch. I know it's always been a little bit like pushing the line of like what, like it's a little like last season there were people getting like their bones all crunched, but this one like they sort of did like a Tarantino-esque, like something shoved through a guy's head. It was like,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
His skull like came out the front of his face, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was pretty
crazy for Stranger Things.
Yeah, that was like the most brutal, gory kill ever of the show. So
yeah,
that was, and it's like a jump scare too. Like they like. Because that's like the guy who you kind of want to live, because he's the only one who showed any moral objection to the kids being bait in this army ploy that doesn't really make.
Oh, I didn't even put that together of who it was. I was just watching people get their bones crushed and their heads splatted. I didn't notice who. Yeah,
no, it was that guy though. It was so, which sucks because, you know, again, he's like the one guy you like in the army, whose again plans are nebulous and don't super. I'm not totally understanding yet, but you know, maybe they'll be revealed as time goes on. Right now, we just know that they want to poke at upside down stuff.
Yeah.
But like characters have plot armor. Okay, I also want to ask you that scene where the plant picks up Hopper in the room and Dr. K is like monologuing at him and Hopper's just like
messing with the temperature and making it do different shit.
And Hopper's just there for like 5 minutes with like a branch around his neck, and he's going like burp.
Yeah.
Burp.
She's like, if I press this button, it chokes you more. If I press this button, it chokes you less. And he's going like,
Yeah. It was kind of goofy. I was just like, what are we doing here? This is like drawn out for no reason. Like there's no urgency to all things that should be urgent. Everything has to be so big, which is unfortunate. Like I like the season overall, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but
me too.
I do have big complaints with it. And these are those. So the plot armor, like there's another thing. The beginning where we have like the young Will 3D animation happening.
Oh, that was so gross. I almost forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Why? Why do we do that?
I don't know, man.
Why do they keep thinking that's a good idea? Has anyone ever seen one of those and been like, yeah, that looked good?
I guess because it has to explain the big reveal at the final reveal at the end, where it has to give a reason why he develops. Again, guys, read the bottom text here. Read the bottom text. Do you see the bottom text there? Read the bottom text. Stranger Things spoiler discussion. Stranger Things spoiler discussion. Read the bottom text. But the final end where Will gets a whole bunch of like fucking superpowers. I guess that's to explain that, because they injected a whole bunch of upside down goo into his tummy when he was a little boy, which is just gross. But also like I read a comment somewhere that was God damn it, Kyle, I tried to warn you. But the monster injected the goo into his tummy.
What was that black goo?
Someone described there's an internet comment that described the young looking Will as looking like Gollum or something like that, and
yeah,
I don't disagree.
Yeah, it was gross. It looked inhuman. Like, I would rather them just like hire a human actor who's like looks slightly different but is actually a person.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, for the sake of storytelling, this is Will, okay?
And you know what? Even better idea. Like, he's out in the woods during a rainstorm, okay? Have a behind the back shot. Have him slip and fall. His face is all muddy now, and he tries to wipe some of it off, and he's still got a bunch of mud on his face. Now you have a different actor playing young Will, and he's got a whole bunch of mud on his face, so you can't fucking tell. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, why are we
Ian, let's make some TV shows. We know how to do it better.
Why are we investing $1 bajillion into making like a really gross looking 3D animation of the kid?
It looks horrible.
Glurped into the tum-tums. I don't know, man.
I'm glad you brought it up, because I was like, honestly, I mean, it's like the first shot you get, so that's why I had forgotten. And also, but like, I started the season and that was like immediately I'm like, I need to talk to Ian about this. This is upsetting.
Yeah.
And then I forgot.
I mean, I forgot about it too when we were talking about it, because we also watched that. We discussed the first episode last week, so that was also our opportunity to talk about it, but I forgot.
Oh yeah.
So I'm glad I remembered to talk about it, because boy, howdy,
it was horrible. They need to be shamed for this stuff, because they keep doing it more and more, and the technology doesn't seem to be getting better. It still looks ugly. Well,
because they're not giving the VFX artists and animators enough time, because they're probably making like just breakneck speed decisions, trying to figure out how to end this fucking thing. They probably were like writing the thing, and they were just like, oh shit, we just gave Will superpowers, but how do we explain him having superpowers? I don't know, maybe he gets glurped in the tum-tum by a tube by the Demogorgon in episode 1. Well, fuck, we gotta hire some 3D animators.
Tube glorped in season 1.
They were getting tube glorped in season 1. I don't know why we had to see it again.
It was gross then, too.
Kyle says, I don't like the things you're saying. They're strange.
Earlier he said, stop using strange to describe Stranger Things. That's fair. Not a great descriptor.
It's hard to when it's in the title. And you know what? Somebody mentioned this. I watched I Hate Everything's review of the season so far, because I was curious after I watched it. And he mentioned how they originally planned to maybe do an anthology series.
Man, those days I was so excited.
Wouldn't that have been great? Man,
It would have been awesome.
we could have just kept
Get a different
season
story
one,
every time.
different time.
They do
period.
like basically like American Horror Story, except
yeah,
with this cast. That would have been quality. That would have been awesome.
Great. But instead, we had.
I
to
loved
do...
where the first one ended. Even like leaving stuff open of like, oh, he threw up some worms. That means he's still infected. Who knows?
Right.
11, she disappeared, but she's also kind of like maybe around because she's taking like food out of those like things that Hopper's putting out. Like it left everything in like a kind of like hopeful but also like ambiguous spot.
Yeah,
I would have been fine with that being the end.
Oh. We could have had
Fucked it up.
something special. We could have had.
I'm sure they made
something
$1 billion
special.
more by doing it this way, but
of course they did.
but it's terrible.
It's a whole
Yeah,
bunch
the
of
quality.
people's favorite show. It's my girlfriend's favorite show. She said so. Like you know.
Okay.
It's
There
paid
you go.
off
Yeah.
for,
So I guess they made the right choice. It's just for nerds like us who are like integrity and nobody gives a fuck.
sanctity of
Like,
the-
shut up.
Yeah. You fucking.
Like shut
nerd.
up. People are just trying to get paid, you idiots.
Yeah,
It's a
people-
show about kids fighting monsters. Like
People want their fun
They want their
show
treats.
about the characters they love. And to be fair, they've made a bunch of great. They've developed the characters into these really fun characters. At least some of them. But you know.
this is my way of defending everyone but myself, right? Like that's what I'm trying to get at. Is like I
We're
get
not trying
it.
to shame people for liking Stranger Things. I guess is what we're trying to say.
No.
We're just wishing that.
I'm saying they were
Yeah.
smart in making a bunch more of it.
Yeah.
If I was on any kind of position that I get paid by the creation of the show, I would agree that they did the right thing.
Yeah.
I'm just the guy who is like watching. I don't even have Netflix. I'm just like bootlegging it, and I'm like arguing about the choices they're making.
Yeah.
Hey, me, the viewer who's not paying for this product, I want something else. Yeah. So I should just shut up. Is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
We're a bunch of fucking nerds.
But it's fun to discuss.
It's fun to
And
discuss.
at the end of the day, I don't
I mean,
care. I'm
I've
not
enjoyed
upset.
watching Stranger Things, like, but
Me too.
Damn, it's not that it sucks that they've done what they've done. It's just like, damn, what if the other version was better? You know, what if we all
Yeah.
liked it more?
It's a what could have been type of thing. We're just
Yeah.
like, hey, that sounds pretty cool. Too bad I'll never get to see that.
Yeah,
What are the Duffer Brothers gonna do next?
that's true. Star Wars.
No,
That's
this
not
last
even a
season
joke. I'm
is
just gonna
they're
say
gonna lose
that-
that deal because of this last season.
So the old Game of Thrones route, I see. Oh man. Golly gosh.
But I don't know. I'll watch the rest of it. I'm not like, no part of my review has been like that sucked and now I'm less excited to watch the rest. I feel pretty much about the same about it that I did before I watched this season.
Yeah.
I'm just like some of it I'm enjoying, some of it is fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Overall, I've
interested to
enjoyed
see
my time.
how it wraps up. I predicted, I mean, some of it's predictable. I did predict a few things. I was at Thanksgiving talking to Kelvin, who I do the WoW stream with, and he had watched it all and he wanted to talk about it. And I'm like, oh, I've only seen the first episode, but I'm like, here's my things. Here's my predictions. Like Holly, the girl, the make believe guy she's talking to is like human version of Vecna.
Oh,
probably.
of course. That,
He
I feel like that was obvious.
Kelvin just stares at me. He's like, stop guessing things. And I'm like, okay, that's all you need to say.
I feel like that's pretty obvious, though. I mean, that one.
Yeah.
you
And
know.
yeah, I mean, it felt super obvious to me. So yeah, I guess so.
But I mean, not to diss you. I'm sorry. I didn't.
No,
wanna,
I'm
like,
not dissed.
poo-poo
I'm
on
just
you.
saying that was one thing I predicted. Not that I'm special. I'm just saying it is obvious, like you
What
said.
other predictions did you have? Because I feel like
I'm trying to remember now. It's now it all feels like a blur because I'm trying to remember like where I
Looking
was
through
before I
what
watched
happened.
the rest of it.
predictions on Max. Did you have any? Were they fulfilled?
I forgot about her existing until she showed up, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, me too. Actually,
she's
I'm
been
not
in a
gonna
coma.
lie. Yeah,
She's great. She's like honestly like one of the best actors in the show,
she's
but I
super
just
duper the best actor
because she
in the
wasn't
whole
on
show.
screen. Because she wasn't on screen, I had just forgotten. It's no,
She's a
discredit
1000%
to her.
the best actor on the show. Like,
another one
I would say.
that I think is a pretty good actor, but it's almost becoming a distraction is and sorry for not knowing her name, that it feels wrong to describe her this way, but Uma Thurman's daughter is always just like doing these like big performances, but they almost feel out of place.
Daughter? I had no idea.
Yeah, and you'll never unsee it because she it's like Uma Thurman's on screen in a lot of ways. I see it in her mannerisms.
That's crazy.
I like that all I had to do was say it's Uma Thurman's daughter and you knew who I was talking about.
Yeah. I mean, wow.
But she's constantly doing these like big performances.
Yeah.
And they're good, but they're also like feel a little out of place because everybody else is like, they're all good at what they do, but they're all kind of doing like the Goonies, where they're like, hey, I have a line and you have a line and we all are kind of like optimistic. I don't know, it's kind of like one-off lines and they all take turns, and then she's got these monologues that are just like, where she's like really like acting it out. I don't know, it just feels interesting in comparison.
I feel like certain characters have gotten more monologues because they don't get to do much time with other characters a whole bunch. She gets monologues, and then she gets monologues to Will because of they have the connection, because they're both gay, and she's sort of coaching him to like, be happy with himself, which is sort of like, he helps him unlock his powers. But she gives him like big speeches and stuff, and she's always got these like, she like does the the Great Escape speech. She gives him the speech to like teach, she's speeching it up. She's giving a lot of speeches. Max gets a lot of speeches because she's got to do a bunch of exposition dumps. Because she's been in a coma for a while. We got to know what she's been doing inside of a coma, which you don't have to. Okay. She could just be in a coma.
No, she's trapped inside the coma, and she's hanging out in there.
A mind palace.
She is in a mind palace or a mind prison.
Yeah, exactly. And then
my disc.
I forgot about that.
Morgan surprisingly is the one who quotes that all the time. Like anytime somebody mentions like a mind, prison or palace or whatever, she goes, mind disc. Like, I forgot about it too.
That's so funny. Somebody did say on YouTube that we should make movie posters for all of the movies we've done, and I do agree. Oh, yeah. Like, we should do that. That'd be cool. Some point. Yeah, characters get speeches. My biggest problem is the plot armor. There's just a lot of plot armor, and then like the weird stilted writing of the character dialogue sometimes. But that's my main two complaints. People are like, I've seen a lot of comments of people being like, dude, the army puts these folks in quarantine and they just go about their daily lives, and it's just, I don't believe that for a second. And I'm just like, you don't? Like, have you not paid attention for the last 10 years?
That's how it happens in the real world.
Like, this literally like happened before and now and like already. Like, what the fuck?
You still have to go to work even though you're in quarantine, like locked in a open air prison.
Half the people in this comment section saying this shit are like, yeah, also the National Guard should be in like blank. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
So, anyways,
like, the government is actively like gathering people up,
yeah,
innocent and otherwise, and putting them who knows where, and we're like, this is unbelievable.
Back to work. That's, and like me included, like, because I don't know what to do.
Right.
I can't defeat the government.
Yeah, I've tried, and no success.
They find me.
Yeah.
They're like, no sir, driving too fast.
Yeah, I tried to defeat the government by speeding.
Yeah, you gotta start small.
That'll teach them. Yeah, you gotta break the smallest laws and work your way up.
Exactly. My desk.
So yeah, I guess that's how I feel. It's fine. It's not bad. It's decent. It's I'm
gonna watch
comparing
the
it to.
rest.
Good job.
Thank you. I think it was Kelvin who said, he's like, this is the worst season yet, but they're all good. So he's
Okay.
like,
I think there's worse
he was saying,
seasons
like,
than this.
I know. I'm not saying I necessarily disagree or agree. I'm just saying he was like basically saying like even the worst season is still pretty decent.
Yeah.
And he thinks this. He's like every season has been slightly less good than the previous season.
Fair.
But it's still good.
Yeah.
And I kind of whether it's that in a straight line or not, I kind of agree with the sentiment though that like even it's maybe not as good as it once was, but it's still pretty decent.
Yeah. I think that's a fair analysis. I think it's a fair analysis. I think generally I've seen the reception and it doesn't seem like folks are overly positive. Some folks are more negative than others, and I don't disagree
I guess I haven't
with
really
any
seen
of
how it's
them. I'm
being
not
reviewed.
gonna be like, oh man, you guys, you're not seeing the brilliance of the season. I'm gonna say, yeah, that's fair. I don't mind the season. I like it so far. It's not Hopper in Russia. It's
Yeah,
not,
that was terrible. I hated that.
yeah.
No, it's not terrible. And if I'm talking about it like it's like trash, I don't mean it that way. I'm just
Yeah.
I kind of don't really feel too much about it.
Like I've said before, I
but-
enjoyed that the season is much more contained. Like they've literally, like as we find out in the season, they've literally like walled in the whole fucking town on the upside down and on the upside up. And so that means they literally can't take the
A
story
literal
outside.
band-aid over it.
Yeah, and they put a big old band-aid over it, but they can't, like, the story is literally contained. So,
True.
they, we're not going to Russia, we're not going somewhere else. We get to keep the story right here, which I enjoyed the fact that it was just a small town in the original Stranger Things. That's what made it charming and like cool and unique for like a weird government, or maybe not unique necessarily, but still interesting and gave it a unique flavor to it.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree with all that. Great job.
Great job. Yeah. My desk.
There you have it. Put the vocal stim in your head and now it will
You
live there.
certainly have now. God damn it. Layers.
So that's all I have to say about that. Layers.
Onions. Oh my. So yeah.
Good job. Good analysis.
Thank you. I think that's pretty much what I have to say about Stranger Things.
Stranger, Illinois.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well, that's that.
Okay. I'm gonna take the text off the
Remove.
screen. We're not gonna do any more spoilers.
Yeah, remove that spoiler thing. I'm not gonna say any other little secret things about. I mean, we said everything. So what would we?
Yeah. Steve Byers is back.
I can't believe Vecna was a dog the whole time.
Yeah, I can't
What a
believe
twist.
it was all a dream.
It was all a dream.
They used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Easy E in the limousine.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
I don't know. Brandon,
What is all that?
anything else
Yes.
you want to discuss? Anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you've done?
That's an interesting way to like set. It's like you had something to like transition to, except it was just, hey, you come up with something.
Okay, I can talk about something.
Hey, Ian.
I can talk about something.
Anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, sure.
I could have figured something out. I just thought it was funnier to
it is
make
funny.
fun of you a little bit there.
What the dog doing? I've been doing some tutorials in Unity. I've been trying it out.
Oh.
I've been giving it a shot, trying to see what
does some of these tutorials having you accomplish?
They've had me open up files and do some coding in them to make things move and to be controllable and to have physics.
I need to learn this stuff too so that I can climb aboard whatever project and actually be able to help in some way rather than just, you know.
Hell yeah, DrawBomb games. Here we come.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Hell yeah. DrawBomb plays, now it's DrawBomb makes.
I'm gonna make.
Oh no. Yes, I want to be a contributing contributor, says Maddie F. You know what? I'm still mad that like tavern game where you hire the people and they do shit. I'm mad that never got made. Like, let's make that.
I made some. You mean the one that I was working on for a second?
Yeah. Let's just make that.
I made a bunch of stuff for it too, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Let's
that was in my phase, my era of agreeing to do things for like exposure or market share, which is a mistake because then the projects never get finished and you're just fucked.
Exactly.
He's like, or he was like, do you want me to get paid or do you want to like have part of the profits from the game? And I'm like, oh, profits from the game. And then it just never got finished. And everything I did was just for fun.
Exactly.
Mistake.
Because you were disappointed.
I was eventually.
Yeah, that guy just kind of like what he saw Darkest Dungeon and then dipped.
Yeah, he's like, oh, somebody's already doing it and better than I'm able to, so never mind.
Like, it's like that's not the point. Like the point is you guys have your own flavor.
Yeah. Well, now we have no flavor because it didn't get made.
Yeah. So let's
I like some of the assets I made for that game.
I do too. I made a couple of banger songs for it.
Oh, that's right. Did you get paid?
Yes, I did.
Oh, fuck. You were smarter than me.
I think you might have paid me. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's possible. That's possible.
I think, or I got paid.
When I say, oh fuck, I'm glad you got paid. I wish I was as smart as you were.
It wasn't you, thank gosh, but I did get paid.
Well, what can you do? You live and you learn.
Yes, you do. Let's make that game. Could be fun.
Lotus Clock says, oh, look at the Mall Santa Rampage.
I did a thing.
Yeah. I did a thing. Yeah. Let's see what.
Lotus, I think, wants us to check out the DrawBomb along, so we're gonna go check out the DrawBomb along. Here we go. Look at that. It's me on the runway showing off my sweet.
Oh, it's us again.
Top Cat Yo sweatshirt with you. Just turn.
Does your sweatshirt have anything on the back, or is it just your name on the front? I like it. That's cool.
I love this sweatshirt. It's warm. It's comfy. It's got my name on it in a SpongeBob font. I am serving in that drawing. I certainly am. Again, I love that my eyes are square, like I'm wearing glasses, but like I don't. I'm not wearing glasses, though I could be, because I also do wear glasses.
It's a good like visual flair for the drawings, and then I'm just excited to see you.
Yeah, and you have like a hair sticking out of your hat, like some sort of wick.
Do I? Bloody do I?
Bloody do
Oh yeah,
say.
Sure do.
You know, Maddie F says I love Sweet Cherubim Brandon.
I know it's good. Keep it coming. Lotus Clock. Well done. At first, to be fully honest, I was looking at this and I saw the runway, and it kind of looks like water, and then the like crowd behind me is kind of like it's got some like greens and browns in it. So I thought at first my guy was like bird watching, and then I like looked at the whole picture and it's very clear what it is. But I just at first glance,
like Jesus.
Yeah, a rare Ian bird. Rare bird. Let's just call everybody.
Can you hear that? Cheese.
That's how you know. Raise your favorite cheese?
No.
Nah. Monterey Jack.
Monterey Jack.
Oh yeah, well done.
Well done. Very good drawing.
Well done.
We love it. We love it.
Work of art.
Hey, advanced scene switcher works again. I would have left the draw along just up on the screen.
So glad that you finally have it. It's amazing.
It's
a game changer.
Left that up on the screen and would have covered up our drawing while we got back to work on it. Now that I feel like we've sort of finished discussing it. And the automatic scene switcher, I feel like I set the perfect time for it. It shut it back down, and now we're here. We have the screen again. Just happy to be automating this show.
Yeah, the goal is to get it to a point where it's all automated. We don't even have to be here.
Yeah, we're gonna automate the human right out of it.
Fortunately, there's a lot of advances in having computers draw stuff, so we should we're right on track for getting this thing going.
Hell yeah, dude! What a terrible stream idea. Like, two people just feel like, okay, wait, Santa Claus holding candy canes.
Dead internet theory. We can get the chat in on it too. So the chat will be more bustling than ever, but it will also be all AI chat bots and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I broke everything. Hold on. I mashed keys, and it did a bunch of stuff.
Speaking of breaking everything, Lotus Clock says, Ian, have you got bomb draw running again?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. I've got it saved. It's backed up. It's not broken. It's not gone. I just gotta get it back. It's up and running. I think I just need to set up the virtual environment, and I need to set up Pygame, and then I'm all good. Because I have the Linux set up, and yeah. Maddie F says maybe we should do a tier list of Ian's failures. Well, gosh, I don't know if we have the time. But
yeah, that's too big of a list for what we,
It's quite a lot. Quite a lot. Where to begin? So day one. Man,
you failed on day one.
Oh yeah.
That's what did you do?
Cesarean. Got my feet all turned around that shit. Tough.
I failed day one actually. I was one of those babies that came out like with the umbilical cord all like tied in a nice little bow around my neck.
Oh boy. Wow.
I came out all blue.
No.
Just think of the brain power I would have had if I hadn't expended like half my brain cells before I even was expelled from the womb.
God, Brandon, you'd be hosting this show right now with like a million bells and whistles.
I'd be doing long division.
That's right,
baby.
You'd have coded this show already, and while I'm just trying to figure it out, you'd have been streets ahead of me.
Well, it brought me down to a normal human level.
That's right. Join us.
Or close to it.
Us.
Yeah.
The water's
so
fine.
That was my first failure. I did an alligator roll in the womb and like got myself all tied up.
Yeah, my first failure was day one. I killed my mom on childbirth, but
Oh, dang it. Dang it.
No, guys, I'm kidding. Mom's alive. Jesus Christ.
Just kidding. I didn't kill her that day.
I didn't kill my mom.
That's a funny joke. I'm sure your mom would love that one.
Yeah, I had to take it back.
Hey, Mom,
right
I did a joke about your death on the internet.
Yeah.
For an audience of 5 viewers.
I hope it was worth it.
Oh boy. Maddie F says, when I was a baby, I was an executive in charge of making people love babies more than pets. You were one of them boss babies?
Oh my God, you were Alec Baldwin? Man, your biggest mistake was shooting that person.
Dang it. Dang it. I knew
where
you were going.
Jokes?
I wanted to stop it from happening, but there's no way to get ahead of that one.
Oh my God.
All I was able to do was say, dang it, before it came out of your mouth.
Cut that.
Yeah, cut that.
God. Thank God it's only 5
Good.
people. We would be fucking canceled.
The ads happened. Maybe it blocked. Maybe they missed that.
Yeah. I'm sorry to my mom, and I'm sorry to that person who died.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to both of you.
You've wronged both of them.
I have.
In like pretty quick, you know,
Back to back.
succession.
I didn't mean it. I did it for laughs.
Oh,
folks. I did
well, in
it
that
because
case,
I'm
no
a
big deal.
cheap clown. A cheap.
I always go for the
fucking
low-hanging
clown. Is
fruit.
that what
In
you
fact,
wanna hear,
I look for the
everybody?
fruit that has fallen off the branch and is rotting in the grass. That's
Here
the fruit I go
am,
for.
the king's jester, doing my little dance. Whoop-a-doop-a-doo, whoop-a-doo, making jokes at people's expense.
This is a totally random thing, but I was watching some YouTube video where they were talking about like a famous jester or something from some medieval times or whatever, but like basically he was called like some like Ron, whatever his first name was, I don't remember, but it was something like Ron the Flatulent, and like
Oh no.
he was just basically like his routine would be just to like basically like fart on command or something like that, but then like the king like put him up in like his own like villa, and he had all this stuff, and like there's the history just it shows because he had like this whole space that he was given by like the king, but like his like performance was just like
Barton.
I guess ripping ass in front of like a crowd of people. A simple time.
Like he was basically that Jack
He's
Black
brilliant.
movie. At the
Yeah, basically.
beginning of Tropic Thunder.
He was a celebrity back then. You know, he was selling out the equivalent of like a giant venue.
Well, to be fair, you couldn't watch a guy fart a song on command on YouTube back then. You had to see it in person.
Sure.
So you hear the guy
Plus,
who
if
can fart a song on command, like you're gonna say bullshit. We gotta see that shit.
and if everybody's like, you know, peasants starving to death in the muck, like it's hard to fart when you haven't been able to eat any food.
True. So you gotta.
So
get
it's a rare ability this man had.
Oi, Mr. King. Oh, I can't fart if I got a bottle of food to digest. I got a
My
bottle of
lord.
food to eat, bit of fart on command. Right.
Is that a peasant?
Yeah, this is medieval peasant.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, it's kind of silly that I even had to ask because it's
I
pretty
can't
obvious what
believe
it
you would
is.
Question it. Like, am I not doing a good job?
Matty F says, but doctor, I am Ian the Clown.
I love how you just move on.
Sorry about that.
But doctor, I am Ian the Clown. That's right. Pagliacci can't dance for you. My favorite Pagliacci joke is still the one where it's like Pagliacci's like sad and the doctor's like, oh, you gotta watch these cake videos where somebody cuts a cake, an object, they think it's a real object, but they cut it and it's actually cake, and Pagliacci says, but doctor, and then that's where the joke ends.
Yeah, hands the doctor a knife.
Yeah.
I am cake.
Like you don't even have to finish the joke, you already know what the punchline is. It's great.
Yeah. It's a good one.
It's a good one. The doctor, I am a Stranger Things.
I'm also I guess we're done with Stranger Things spoiler territory, so I don't need to talk about that
We can flip it back on for a second if you wanna.
I'll say it without getting into spoilery stuff, but
Okay.
with how they've made Will such a pathetic character the whole show, and I think they're gonna try to like, now that they're going a different route, I'm just nervous that it's gonna be like too aggressively like they're gonna try to make him
character energy.
doing too much.
Yeah.
Not so much main character, because he's always been a main character, but I think they're gonna try to like compensate by making him like extra badass, is what I suspect.
I feel yeah.
Like, remember how he was always like the useless one who just cries?
Yeah.
Now
I
he's
will
gonna
say,
be fucking major badass shooting lasers out of his eyes and shit.
In media, I am overall tired of characters doing this, like, and shit happening. Like, I'm tired.
Yeah, who was the first one to do like the telekinesis where you're just like,
I don't know. I feel like
I don't know, maybe magicians from like
really
1,000
made
years
it
ago.
like in the pop culture vogue though. Like I feel like anime was doing that a lot, but cooler. And like it's been around for a while. I mean, you can technically say BioShock does it, but at least they have it accompanied with like your hands like flamey if you're gonna shoot a fireball, things like that.
It's a video game, so it's a little different too, because there's like a real like tangible kind of feeling of like your hand's almost like the gun in that game.
Exactly. But I, you know, characters just going like, it's getting kind of tired of it. It's getting tired. Yeah, I think they could potentially just like overdo it with Will for sure. That's definitely a concern.
We shall see.
So I wanted to talk about these Unity tutorials. They're helpful, they're cool, they're good. I'm learning a lot. I think I'll be able to start making games hopefully soon. I don't necessarily want to like start making games. What I'm most interested in is being able to like think of a mechanic and then putting together like a rough version of it. I think that would be fun. And that would, you know, that's
sounds
obviously
cool.
building up a game over time, but that would be my hope. So the tutorials are helpful. I will say, like, the ones I'm watching currently, they're all like hosted by different people, but the one I'm watching is like a big long course that's supposed to be kind of like help beginners and stuff like that. So I'm watching that, and I gotta say, like, appreciate what the guy who's hosting is doing. He's doing his best. He does not know what to do with his hands when he's talking in the thing, and it's rough to see. But like, I'm not like, that's a hard thing to know what to do, is to know how to like what you're doing with your hands when you're giving like a video speech, something like that. It's not easy, you know, because it's tough. I feel like I don't struggle with it so much because I just tend to talk with my hands a whole lot anyways.
Yeah, we're also drawing, so our hands are like active a lot of times.
This is true.
While we're doing it.
I mean, you know, in general though.
Or do you just mean in general?
In general, I've also like, I mean, I've taken public speaking classes and stuff like that, and I've had to give speeches and stuff. So, I felt
I use my hands a lot when I talk, especially at work. Like normal, like I don't know, just between a person, I don't do it as much. But when I'm at work, when I'm talking to a table, like at my server job, I'll be moving my hands a lot.
Moving your hands a whole lot. So like, it's, you know, it's a skill that we've kind of had practice with, but this guy he's struggling. It's real rough sometimes, but that's my biggest complaint, other than also the video codec doesn't seem to fucking work, and the fucking videos don't run or like stop working half the time. It's very frustrating. But I will say, I think it might be the Firefox thing, and not if I tried it on Google Chrome, it'd go a little bit better. But that's their fault. But yeah, I'm excited about doing these tutorials. I'm excited to see, you know, what I'm able to accomplish by the end of these. I've got like a whole bunch of tutorials lined up too. So like once I'm finished with this one, I've got a few others I want to try. But I'm overall excited to get into it. I'm excited to be making some hopefully some prototypes soon.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, and
excited to see what you put together.
My hope is to like be able to maybe like make some really small games, sell them for a bit of cash, and that can like maybe fund more small games. Who knows? Maybe not, but you know, I'm gonna give it a try.
Cool. I mean, I love I don't know how to do any coding stuff, but I do love, from like an art standpoint, I love taking a new medium and like figuring out how to make stuff with it and making new stuff, and it's always fun to kind of, and I kind of looking at it the same way. I'm excited to see you like take this and find ways to do cool things with it. Yeah, so that's always fun.
That's how I'm viewing it too, is it's like diving into a new medium, like, and that's a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm excited to see what I can accomplish and see where my creativity takes me.
Yeah, cool.
background. Something like this.
Oh yeah, I'll probably have to get it. Well, no, I guess I did a pretty good job of coloring the white parts of their outfit.
I did not.
Is his mittens white?
No, his mittens should be red.
I mean, they can be whatever color you want. I was just asking because.
How dare you?
Don't question my creative vision.
I am the genius creator. Yeah, the guy doesn't know what to do with his hands, and I feel bad for him. That's it. I'm not like trying to.
What does he choose to do?
He does a lot of like. He's just really using like some. He's just really doing a lot with his hands and it feels really stiff and natural, and like you can tell that he's like. I don't know, maybe he's, and I could just be making fun of a guy who that's how he just uses his hands when he talks, but I don't. It's rough is all. He's just like it feels like he's really nervous about his hands, and I feel bad.
Yeah. Well, you know, he puts his effort into coding.
That's right. He's a
There you
game
go.
dev. He's not a camera guy. Unity paid him the big bucks.
Racking it in.
That's right.
Boy, look at all these little
Rack
Santas.
City. Rack City, bitch. These are a bunch of Santas. Oh, look at the Santas.
Your guy looks a lot more grizzled than mine.
Mine's like the real OG Santa in my mind.
Yeah, mine are all a bunch of
The copycats.
imposters.
Yeah. Look at those Santas. My desk. And I'm excited to do next year's movie. We got to figure out what we're gonna do. I know we were talking about doing like maybe
Sheesh, yeah.
2.5 dicks, but I don't know if we want to like jump into sequel territory just yet. If we still got some ideas coming around, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure we can come up with something.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. I think you mentioned doing like a zombie movie or something like that.
I don't remember suggesting that, but I would absolutely be down to do that. Maybe I did, but I mean, we've been doing this for a lot of years now, honestly.
We have,
So
yeah.
it's very possible. I probably recommended multiple things that I don't remember saying
Well, gosh.
at this point.
Well, you know,
But yeah, a zombie movie could work.
Let's do another brainstorm and see what we can come up with. I'm sure we can come up with something.
I'd like to think of something. So we're kind of based on the way that we make it. We're kind of constrained by the simplicity a little. So I want to try to. It would be fun to think of some ways to get creative with what we have.
Yeah, I do also want to play around with the auto tube, because if it's as powerful as like it might be, we might have a lot more options. We would just have to like make more complex puppets, but it could be worth it.
Yeah, I know you kind of we're kind of like at a fork in the road where I kind of want to go one way and you kind of want to go a different way, but I also kind of think it might be smarter to go
simpler. Oh sure, yeah.
And use prepared puppets. I know they can't do as much, but like I feel like every year it's like a struggle to get all the parts, all the moving parts working and get everybody, like it always takes like an hour or 2 hours just from like the start to get like everything set up and everybody's characters like streamed over from their computers and then green screened in and placed in place. And I know we can like do a little bit more. They have different poses and stuff, but we also, you know, we could rig it up like with like Discord puppets that are all set up in place ahead of time. And all we have to do is log in to Discord and they would all appear in their places in each scene without you having to do anything.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
I don't know. Just an idea that I think would make it less moving parts. It would make it a little easier on you. I don't know.
It was a
Just
lot
something to
easier
think
with
about.
2 dicks on the beat because it was like just ready to go. We just had to switch scenes. I mean, there was still some technical
It was like,
difficulties, but those
I know
were
it's
based on
basic.
it being new, but
True.
SDBB 700.
But it's also basic, but like those pumpkins that like I set up, or like
Yeah.
Critter Cam, like they're in their
Critter Cam
spots.
classic.
All you have to do is switch between scenes, and all the pieces are in their places already.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
that might
feel
be
you.
worth doing. I don't know. At least we could even do like half and half. Like it wouldn't have to be
No, yeah. I
all
feel-
one or all the other.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we can definitely, like, there's definitely, like, a reason to use the simple puppets, and it's, like, there's definitely, like, a time and place for them, and, you know, for the movie, that's definitely, like, a good time to use them, because there are so many people. Like, having so many people means, again, trying to make them all use Honk and have it work, and, like, you know, we lose people in the process because of that.
Yeah, there's latency, and there's all these things, and the green screen, and we're also relying on people streaming quality, because if their internet starts to go down, their puppet looks shittier on the screen.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah.
because it's like being streamed over. I don't know. It's just things to think about.
Yeah, no, like we don't have like the setup for complexity yet. Like that's not sort of, we don't have the behind the scenes machinery to make more complex stuff happen necessarily without it being like a huge strain or it going wrong. So, you know, going simple is not a bad idea.
Could even do something where like yours and mine puppets are Honk or Vieto Tube, and everybody else is like simple puppets or something
That's also
like that.
not a bad idea, yeah.
It might be a way to cut down the fat just a little bit, make it run a little smoother. I don't know. Ideas.
Stuff to think about. Brandon, do you
We
want
should
to
take a break. Yes.
Alrighty. Folks, we're gonna be right back with more. Wait, actually, I want to do one last thing. It's gonna be stupid, but
Oh yeah, I was gonna save it, so you let me know when you're ready. There's too much empty space there. Throw a few hats in.
that's kind of my thought. Yeah.
SDBB 700.
I gotta draw the hand well, actually, but I didn't. But there we go. Anyways, yeah. I'm definitely open to all of that, but it's definitely stuff worth considering. We've learned a lot over these past 4 years, trying out different methods and doing different strategies, and
Yeah.
I think we definitely have the know-how to make a pretty dang cool movie.
Yeah, it's always a fun process, regardless.
Yeah.
And I always enjoy whatever it is we put together.
Yeah, the end product I'm always very proud of. I'm just stealing your colors from over there.
Go ahead. You go right ahead.
Oh, thanks.
I was like about to click save, and then you started to draw more. So I have right now my whole screen is just the save like image
Oh, jeez.
screen. I'm just waiting
I
till you've
won't be
completed
much
the
longer.
task at hand.
I will not much longer, I promise. I just felt like there was a lot of negative space there that...
No, I think you made a good move. It was definitely a smart thing you did.
Thank you, thank you.
It was with your brush. It's too
Yes.
large.
It's got some sensitivity to it, dude. It's a sensitive brush. You press too hard and it disperses all over the place.
Yes. You know, that's...
Alright.
It happens to the best of us. All right, we'll be right
All
back.
done. Yes. Alright, bye. Hey folks, welcome back.
Hey.
DrawBomb is back. How you doing? How you doing?
Good to be here.
It's good to be here. What are you doing, folks? How you doing? How you going?
Yeah, what are you doing over there?
What are you?
What are you
doing
guys
on
doing?
The other end of the world over there. Gosh. Folks, we're gonna play a drawing game. What's up?
What
What's up?
about one of the classic? We were talking about redrawing sprites as we've done sometimes in the past. It's kind of fun. What about some of the like Mega Man bosses? They're always kind of simple
That's a
but
good
fun.
idea.
Like to draw them in a more.
Let's look up Megaman.
I had this
sprites.
Mega Man. I had Mega Man like 1, 2, and 3 for Nintendo, and the box, I forget which one. I think it's 1 or 2. Is crazy. It's like a live action like man in blue, and he's like shooting a gun out of his
it's
arm.
Such a
at,
crazy picture.
like
Dude.
a full body. You know the one I'm talking about.
Oh my
But I
God,
had
yeah,
I
that's
remember just looking at the
iconic.
cartridge and being like, "What the fuck?" Even as a kid.
It's wild shit.
But it's awesome.
Okay, I have a fun idea.
I want
Let's
like more
start
of that.
things off. I'm gonna paste a picture in the chat in the drop a lay real quick. 1 sec.
So I think I know which one you're thinking I'm thinking of. I'm not talking about the original like.
Play the game.
Time to play the game.
Time to play the game.
Play the game.
So real quick, just to go down this rabbit hole real fast.
You're talking
I'm
about
not
that
talking about.
crazy Mega Man.
I'm not
cover art.
talking about this one.
You're not talking about that one.
No, that one's crazy. I agree, and that one's the craziest of them all. It's almost abstract, like it's almost like cubism.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Not talking about that one, although that's true. Truly weird one. I am talking about. Oh shit! How do I delete it now? Go away. Go away, you.
Can you control Z?
Undo. There we go. Okay. I was talking about. It's much less weird. Don't get me wrong, but just as a kid, I thought it was pretty funny. I had this one. God, sorry, my screens are all in like weird places because I do it something different. Okay.
Having a hard time.
A little bit. I am talking about this one, which is much less weird, but still, as a kid, I was just like, that's so weird compared to the actual game.
Oh my god. Whoa, that's fun.
It's less. He's breaking his ankle. I'm realizing on the right there. He's rolling his ankle.
Yeah. It's more well drawn.
but- It's a much better piece of art, but it has a similar energy of like weird, like kind of like. I don't know why everybody's kind of like
generated.
chubby. It feels like AI, but this is 1,000 years before AI.
It's crazy.
But this was the one I was thinking of.
That guy in the back is fun with the drill hand. He almost looks like he has like mutton chops, but it's just like a weird shadow.
Here's the final conclusion to this whole bit. We've looked at these two like kind of first images, and now we have this one, which is the PAL version of the original Mega Man. And this, I never had this on any of the pieces I had, but this is the most superior version of all of them. This one's awesome, actually. This is a great piece of art right here.
Wow. That's fantastic.
There you
That's
go. Just
actually
go
a
with
good
that one.
drawing.
Everybody, fire the other guys. This guy gets the job.
That
is
one
great.
does go hard.
I like Dr. Willie up in the corner, just like fuck you, Mega Man.
That's actually like a dope man. That castle in the background is really well drawn.
Yeah, I want the original painting to hang up somewhere.
That's it.
It's great. Okay, I'll get rid of all this stuff now. I'm done. I'm done with this.
So I put some sprites of some of the rando enemies in Mega Man 1 up in the top left if you see them.
Yes. Oh, there's a DrawBomb up there.
Huh?
That second one kind of looks like a bomb like
You're right,
guy. I know it's like
does.
he had a little propeller head, but
So
still.
it does kind of look like a draw bomb. I've emphasized one of the particular sprites down below. I've enhanced it.
That's a That's a penis.
Yes. So I figured we could draw some of these guys to start out.
Okay.
Like
My
you pick one, I pick one.
old man eyes, they all look small. I need to blow some of these up so I can see them.
Well, you can zoom in as well if you would like.
That's true. Cool. All right, let's do it. Matty F says that one goes so hard. Yeah, that last one was cool as hell.
Yeah, it's a sick drawing. It's like an oil painting.
Yeah. Probably actually was.
Pretty sick drawing. Which character are you gonna grab?
My favorites. Oh, there's a few good ones. My three favorites are either the Pickaxe Man. The third one.
I'm gonna use the little highlighter tool. So you say the Pickaxe Man? Yeah, he's pretty
he's the
sick.
yellow guy right there. Yeah, that one's great. I like the little penguin with the propeller nose thing. That's great. And the one right next to it, the green guy.
Yeah, this guy's cool too.
These are my favorites.
Okay. You can pick as many of them as you want to draw.
I'm gonna do Pickaxe Man.
All right, fun. And then I'll do, I think this guy right here. Although I really would like to also draw this guy and maybe this guy if I can. This guy is pretty cool too.
Yeah, I like that guy. He was next on my list.
All right, let's get started.
I like that he's just a ball and then it opens up and there's just like cartoon eyes inside.
Yeah, I like the style too. A lot of these, I love just the cartooniness of it.
Pretty great.
Yep, it's good stuff.
And these are all Mega Man, is that right?
This is all Mega Man 1.
Okay. Well, all right then.
All right, so here's I'm doing something right now. Draw that. Let me see if I can do something. You're drawing the pickaxe guy, right? Would you like me to
Yes.
Which of his poses would you like me to provide for you as reference?
I kind of want to draw like. Can I get all three?
Yeah. All right. One sec.
Played a lot of Mega Man as a kid. It was one of those games that was just kind of like a little too hard for me, but I still played a shit ton of it.
I feel ya. I had a
lot of
friend,
Nintendo was that way though.
Yeah. I had a friend who really talked up Mega Man in like elementary school, and then I played it at his house, and it was so fucking tough that I was like, I don't like this game. But it's a good game. And then I played it again in college, and I sucked at it. I provided you some reference up in the top left, top right of your drawing for you. Let me know if you need it.
Oh, okay. Let me move over there. I'm zoomed in so I could see what was happening.
Well, if you want, you can.
Perfect. No, perfect.
Okay. But I didn't play it much as a kid, because I didn't have access to that game. But I did play it in college when I got a bunch of ways to play it on the computer.
Legal ways.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes, absolutely. It's a hard game, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
My first console was a Nintendo, and all those games were mostly just like arcade machine ports, so they're all like hard as a way to like instead of there being content, games would just be difficult to keep you playing it forever,
Yeah.
as we've discussed many times in the past.
Yeah. Yes. Indeed. Yeah. I had we didn't have a Nintendo, but we had two grandparents. The one that we stayed with all the time, who lived like in town, and the ones that we had in Iowa. They both had Nintendos, so we were always playing their games, and the one had like Contra and stuff like that. The other one had like Chippendales and like Star Tropics, Zelda, things like that. So we played a lot of those. But and Mario 3, we had Mario 1, 2,
Dale's a very
and 3.
different thing than Chip and
Yeah.
Dale.
What did I say? Chippendales, like the strip club.
Did.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Chippendale taking their clothes off. We played, so you know, we had access to a bunch of those games, but we didn't have Mega Man in that mix. So Rip Bozo.
Original Nintendo feels, even though I had one, there's something about it that feels like it's like I don't know how to put it in this better words than just describe it like you just did, but a grandparent console. Like it's a console that lives at a family member's house that you get to play once in a while, and then it's just there when you visit, and you go down to the basement and you play this thing, and then you leave. And I don't know, it just feels like one of those. Maybe because I had family members too, where we would go over and they would have one, and
Yeah, it's like what
they
are
would
the
have
kids
different
gonna do?
games than
Oh,
us.
they'll
So
play the
I would go
fucking
to
Nintendo.
like, we didn't have Punch Out, but my aunt did, and every time I went to like Thanksgiving at my aunt's, I would be like, let's go play Punch Out the entire time we're here until we have to go home.
Exactly. I'm glad it's not just me, because I'm like, but I mean that's kids. Like the kids have to be distracted while the parents get to hang out.
Yeah. We're all iPad kids. We just had different names at different times.
Yeah, for us it was a Nintendo, which, to be fair, those games were way worse than what the kids have access to now, but also way better in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Like we didn't have to like get microtransactions. You got the whole game. But
That's
the whole
true.
game was also like you don't get past level 3.
Ever.
Like and there, that's the difference. Is like back then the games that we played. Wow, we're super fucking boomers. But back then the games that we played, you couldn't get past level 3, but that was it. Like you just couldn't get past level 3. But nowadays you can get past level 3, but you gotta pay. You gotta pay. Son of a bitch.
You know, now we have crunch, like horrible crunch culture in video games. Back then it was like, oh, the game's not gonna be done on time. All right, just make the level where you got to impossible to beat and ship it.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That doesn't matter what the fucking rest of the game's like, because no one will ever see that part of the game.
Yep,
it's over. You know,
so
that's
wild. That's like Sonic Spinball, which is just a wild concept to me. But you know what? So is some of the shit happening in the current video game industry. So,
yep.
Who am I to say?
It's you know, it's wild stuff.
So I'm hoping to make some video games of my own. But like I'm not gonna become part of the industry, no sir. Just gonna stay indie my whole life, I guess.
You're not gonna sell out.
I don't know. It doesn't sound worth it.
That's the whole point. And when it's worth it, then you sell out.
Yeah, but I'm like reading all these stories about people who sold out and it wasn't worth it.
Fair enough.
Especially in the video game industry.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Matty F says, I really want you guys to play Expedition 33, by the way. I need to. I started it.
Too, yeah.
And I didn't stop because I was like bored of it or any kind. I was like legitimately enjoying it. I don't know why I stopped. I just got ADHD or something. Just got distracted. I need to go back. Although now it's one of those games that it feels intimidating to go back, because I'm like, well, I've progressed, so now the game's gonna be harder, but I also don't remember how to play.
You gotta start from the beginning.
So I'm gonna be screwed. I have to, I think.
Yeah.
But that's another reason I don't want to go back, is because I don't want to start over. Adios says go back or start over. Yes, agree.
You know what? Do what I do with Final Fantasy X. Go back to the game and then like run back to previous areas and like farm those enemies for a little bit, so you get your like, you start to remember it, but on enemies who you've already like defeated, so the game's like gonna make them easier, because that's how RPGs work.
Oh yeah.
And then once you've like practiced on the enemies that you've technically already like ass whooped, and that you will ass whoop easier now because of that, you can get your shake off the cobwebs, and then you can go back to the enemies that are going to be tougher and actually pose a challenge.
Or you can do what I do, like what I've done with, like, I don't know, Witcher 3, for example. Play a significant amount of hours into it, fall out of it, like because of, I don't know,
Life.
My brain, and then decide to go back to it and start over, and then get about as far as you got the first time, and then fall out of it again.
Yeah.
So that if you want to play it again, you have to start from the beginning of the third time.
Of course.
That's what you should do. I do that often with stuff.
That's what they call a vicious cycle, Brandon. I don't know if you know about this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Einstein said madness was, I don't know, starting Witcher 3 4 times over and never completing it.
Maybe the madness was the friends we made along the way. Or the things we didn't install along the way. Or we didn't install along the way. Or did play and didn't stop, and we stopped playing them, and then we didn't, and then we did stop, and that stop we did.
And then we did, but then we didn't.
And then, you know. And I need to do figure drawing again. I'm feeling like I have a tough time with the poses of a character from like the torso down, you know? Like,
yeah, I always say like I'm gonna practice it again, and I just haven't in a long time.
But like, what do I do with the legs? Speaking of not knowing what to do
what
with
the
the
legs
arms,
doing?
what do I do with the legs?
It's hard drawing things.
It is hard drawing things.
I think I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna give it up.
Just quit drawing?
Yeah, too hard.
It is too hard. I gave it.
I think it's too hard. I'm done.
No more drawing.
When things are too difficult, stop doing them. That's what I always say. Why are you doing this to yourself? You know, go do something easier. Like scroll on your phone.
Yeah.
Or just do AI art. That's way easier.
Exactly. Accomplish nothing and be given everything on a platter.
Yeah. That's the way.
Yeah. I like how you've made you the little pickaxe guy.
It's not me. That's just what the drawing looks like. Why am I every short, chubby, bald, or short, chubby, bearded guy? It's not me. That's who he is. That's what he looks like.
He didn't have a beard. I don't see a beard on this man.
He does have a beard. What's the black part on this face?
It's like robot skin.
Robot skin?
Not, I don't know. Not like the.
There's literally, you can see you can see like his ear like coming out of the beard. Like he straight up has a beard.
He's just a robot. He's a robot. Everything's got like a little like nebulous face.
Robot skin. Nah, beard's ridiculous. That's clearly robot skin. I know that when I see it.
Look at all these things. Look at all these faces.
Yes, I know. The rest of them are robots. This guy just works there. He builds the robots. Then he got caught up in the fight. A man with a gun for an arm busted into the factory, and he's
so Megaman's
just trying to get home.
Poor hapless construction workers.
Yeah. The occasional one that like takes his job too seriously and wants to fight on behalf of the robot factory. You just evacuate when Megaman's coming in. That's what all the robots are built for. But this guy wants to help fight. That's the headcanon I've created.
Okay. I think it's a robot.
I disagree.
See, this is actually the perfect encapsulation of why we should do this game.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you see something totally different in the sprite than I see, and that's...
Yeah, I see something and you are wrong. And that's what's fun about it is we're both have a different opinion.
I knew you were going to say that.
You don't know anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey, we can get the best viewers. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, streamboo.com.
Thanks, Woolen Rapist.
I don't think that's what they're. I think rapacity.
Woolen Rapist, everybody.
No, rapacity is. I
shoot,
think. Oh,
he
shit.
left.
Oh man, that's a shame.
Guess we'll never know.
It's a shame.
Kind of a messed up name for that guy to have. I don't know why he would
That's
pick
not
that.
what he was. His name was not that. His name was in fact.
I don't know why he would pick that for his name. That's a bad name.
Okay. Gosh. It's so funny that you see a beard on that guy. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
I'm surprised you don't.
I see servos.
Robot skin.
I see servos and microchips.
All right, fine. Well, I'm gonna change mine to be more robot centric. Because that does sound more fun to draw, anyways. But I don't see. I do see a man with a beard.
You can keep your drawing. I feel like I'm not. I don't want to coerce you into changing your artistic vision.
No, it's not necessarily a coercion. It just kind of feels like a fun challenge to try to draw it. Not as a guy that. Yeah, I'm gonna give him robot skin.
And like, I mean, like, yeah,
go ahead, explain that one.
Like microchips and servos and wires and shit and like all that, like just weird, like
none of those details are there. It's two colors and
yeah, because it's like super far away. But like, here, let me.
ADF says, try drawing it good, Brandon. I'm trying.
Like, I imagine some shit like. Hold on. Really gotta shrink this picture down, it's very large. Kinda like this guy.
Really?
Not like okay. That's. I'm not saying like in terms of structure or anything. I just mean like, you know how his parts look robot-y?
Yeah.
That's what I picture is going on with his face. It's just it's all.
You sure about that? That's why?
It's just
fair enough. Well, I have changed mine to be more robotic.
Okay. See, it's
and
much
it
closer
was
to
more
what
fun. It's a more fun drawing.
Much closer to what I kind of picture. But you don't have to draw.
Well, good. At least you're happy. That's what matters.
Don't make me feel bad about this now.
Maybe someday I'll feel
No.
happiness, or I'll be allowed to feel happiness.
Oh my god, I can't believe you're fucking doing this.
Sounds
to me,
great.
Even after I gave you the chance to opt out.
Look, we like to have fun here.
We like to have fun.
That's all it
Robot
is.
skin.
Robot skin. Gianna's here. Welcome.
Gianna,
Welcome.
Welcome. Glad to have you. Wearing your sweatshirt that you gave me.
A beautiful sweatshirt.
A beautiful sweatshirt.
How could anyone not like it?
How could you not like the sweatshirt? What don't you like about it? Tell me.
All right, I'll probably just stick to the one drawing because it is 9:40.
Oh wow.
So we should probably get to our last drawing after this.
Yes, we should. Do you want to color yours, or are you gonna leave?
Yeah, I'm gonna
it?
color it fast.
Okay. Cool,
Unless,
me too.
I mean, I have time.
Okay.
If you don't have time, you don't have to. But.
I'm set, man. It's interesting how the enemies are color themed for the level too. It's a nice touch.
I guess to say I didn't notice it probably isn't true but I didn't fully pick up on that, but the moment you say it, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. If that makes sense. Like my brain noticed it. I just didn't think about it until you said it.
It wasn't like a conscious thought, but it was like a thing you were aware of.
Right. Fun character designs.
Yeah, I like these. And then we're gonna do something that we also have been cooking up and planning. Once we're done with this drawing right here, folks.
That's right. We started it last week.
That's right. That's right.
We want to continue.
Yes. What could be? I wonder. I know, actually. I don't know why I'm pretending like I don't know what it is, but
What could it be?
what can it be?
Last week we did the Bulbasaur drawing from memory,
That's right.
and we're going to attempt to continue going down the line one Pokemon at a time. Today would be Ivysaur, right? Is that the second one, or Venusaur? Which one's the second one? Ivysaur.
Ivysaur, because Venusaur is the final one.
Yeah, I think Venusaur is the final one.
Yeah. God, if we can't
So,
even
yeah.
remember the names.
I know, right? That's gonna be the hard part. We'll have to have somebody like give us the names, because if we look them up, it's gonna.
Yeah. Pokemon number 2 in the Pokedex.
At least we know which one, right? Like even if we don't know the name, we know it's the middle one, the Bulbasaur evolution.
Yeah.
The second one.
Pokemon.
Last week, I feel like we kind of got like an even score.
Yeah.
Because pretty much yours was like right in ways that mine was wrong, and vice versa.
Yeah. We kind of evened out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, number 2 we already know that it's so like once we do number 3, which I'm sure is going to be Venusaur. Do you know what number 4 is?
It's either Squirtle or Charmander.
Oh, okay. So it's the 3 starter Pokemon.
You start with the 3 starters on. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, there's my guy. Just about done coloring my feller.
Also.
I didn't go all hog wild
Pretty
like
much
you
done.
did. I don't know.
Oh, I tried to keep it simpler.
Did you hide my drawing from you, or did? Because
Oh no, I didn't hide it. Sorry.
Okay, good.
But I'm kind of zoomed in, so I didn't fully look at it.
Gotcha. No, I didn't.
But-
I didn't hide yours either. I wasn't sure if you had, because I would have felt like a real jerk if you had.
Nope.
Especially after I called yours out for having a beard.
You attacked mine. Like, hey, you drew it yourself.
Yeah, I'm so
little
sorry.
fat,
that you-
little 2 foot tall bearded man.
I mean, look, I thought you were just adding a little fun, a flair to it.
In your defense, I do draw myself that way often. Jana says, what are you guys working on? We took some old video game sprites, this time from Megaman, and we just tried to draw them with a little bit more zhuzh, a little more detail than they had originally. I did a little pickaxe man with robot skin, and Ian did the green Power Ranger.
Yes.
Feel like here, what layer is? There we go. Is your thing also on this? It is. It is. Okay, I'm gonna expand my sprite just a little for comparison's sake.
Alrighty.
There you have it. Wow. Good job from both of us.
Good job.
Good job.
Hang on a second. I'm just gonna do one last touch to mine. Hold on.
It's 9:50. Do you think we still have enough time, or should we put it off till next week?
No, let's do it. Never mind my weird little thing I was gonna do. Let's send it and then let's.
It's all good. I just want to make sure we don't keep Matt waiting.
Pokemon.
Okay, let me save this real fast.
I like how in the original sprite the pickaxe guy looks like he's wearing a yellow leotard. I agree. It's a fun character design.
Yeah, I tried to kind of keep that, but add a few little extra fun details to it. But yeah, he is pretty much straight up just wearing like a onesie.
Yeah, I like how you made the design your own. And still, like, you know, you still gave it like a nice interpretation to it. I kind of went more. I just kind of drew my sprite bigger. I try to add little lines to the arm to give it something.
Great job.
Thanks.
Good job.
Thanks, Matty F. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Gianna. Thank you, Gianna. Thank you. I'm so used to Matty F using
We're
that
so
sound.
used to Matt having that sound locked down.
Yeah.
He has a monopoly on it.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Shall we do Ivysaur?
We shall.
All right. Do you have this saved?
Yeah, it's saved.
All right, locked in. Nice. All right, here we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide yours this time.
Okay, I'll hide yours too.
All right, and
no time for an underdraw. I'm just gonna have to grip it and rip it.
That's right. Lock in.
I'm not feeling as confident about this one.
Yeah, I don't know shit, man.
Still trying to like give it some of my own like make it my own style, but at the same time try to get at least the details right.
What am I doing with this drawing? What's going on? What is my life?
This one kind of feels like samey from what I can't remember him looking much different. I remember the plant. Well, I don't want to give anything away to you.
I mean, we are drawing from memory. I mean,
right.
So you could be wrong.
True. You're right. I just remember the plant's different, but as far as the actual, like, his head and stuff goes, I don't feel like it's much different.
Yeah. I think it's just kind of less cute.
Yeah, they're like in their puberty phase now, where they're like starting to get a little more lean, like a little more muscular.
Yeah.
A lot of times, they don't look like little chubby babies as much.
Like with the person who does Bulbasaur is tired of going Bulbasaur. So now we're gonna switch to somebody going, "Roar," which is just a lot easier to do. So
Is that what he sounds like now?
I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. You think I know what a fucking Pokemon sounds like? This is not going well for me, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm struggling as well. I can't believe I'm already having trouble on number 2.
Yeah,
I thought I
this
would
is
at
a
least
good
get like these
sign.
the opener Pokemon. I thought they'd be the easiest ones.
Well, to be fair, we remember the iconic and cute, like, first, like, evolutions of them, but then, like, when they evolve into the later Pokemon, it's kind of like they kind of get phased out in favor of the new Pokemon that Ash comes across in the show. So, and in the games, I have no frame of reference because I don't fucking know.
Fair enough. Some of these are going to be real abominations when we get into the middle.
Mine's
of the...
already pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. This thing's a fucking piece of shit.
Like how mean you are to it. This thing's disgusting. Fuck this guy. I hate him.
I fucking want to stab him. Let's see here. I'm gonna call this guy. It's 9:55. We got 5 minutes left, and I'm already finished with my line art.
Okay. I'll be shortly behind you. I'm just making some guesses. There's definitely some stuff that's not even close.
Oh, this whole thing's a choice that I've drawn here. I'm actually gonna change the eyes. Man, oh man. I don't think this is going to be close at all, I'm not going to lie.
But I'm sure you're nailing it.
This is This is gonna be a big.
This is the easy mode. Let's wait till we get to the hard shit.
Oh my god.
Actually, no. Easy mode will be like Ditto.
Yeah, Ditto's gonna be easy. I feel like Voltorb. Voltorb is an easy one. Ian, with so much love, your Ivysaur looks like it kind of wants my lunch money, says Gianna. I totally see that. You're absolutely right about that. It's an apt comparison. That's what Ivysaur and Venusaur kind of turn into, is a big, like, bully looking monster. Just a real scumbag. Yeah. Scumbag
real
piece of shit. Fucking bitch ass fucker.
Hair slicked back. Eating sloppy steaks.
That's right. That was a real piece of shit. Yeah, to be fair, the actual Pokemon also looks like it wants my lunch money, says Gianna. Say? Do you say?
There you go. Do you see? Alright, I'm coloring now.
Do you see what I see? Will you pee where I pee? Standing in the toilet seat.
Dude, you should make an album of funny takes on Christmas classics.
Dude, I'll be like Dr. Demented.
Yeah. Like Weird Al, except you change all the lyrics to just like pissing and shitting.
That's super original, man. Hell yeah.
It'd be hilarious.
Dude. Whereas Weird Al manages to be funny without having to be grotesque or explicit, I'll be funny by being and relying on being grotesque and explicit.
Perfect. It's an untapped market.
Yeah. Kids love that shit.
They do, actually.
They do, yeah. Because they're like, oh, I get to be edgy. Oh my god, they said a swear. This is so fun. I get to be in on the in club. I can say that because I was there.
Yeah. Singing songs about how like Barney's getting like run over by a car or something like that.
Exactly, yeah.
It's good shit. Hilarious shit.
Hilarious shit. You felt like such a little badass child.
Yeah.
Brandon's looks like it wants to go outside to go potty, says Matt. Because I had a few 5-hour energies, says Gianna. I'm trying so hard not to look at your drawing in the output window.
You'll get to look soon. You just wait.
It is 10:01.
Yeah, almost done.
Brandon, chop. No.
I'm chopping.
It's okay. Take your time. You know what? I changed my mind. I think I'm like 95% there.
Okay. Love to hear it. I feel like you had a similar trajectory last time where you were like, I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Then we like look at it and it's like, oh damn, you actually got it pretty spot on.
Yeah. I was pretty happy with last week, and I think I'm gonna be pretty happy with this week. Cause
That's awesome.
Did I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gosh. 2 full hours of this show. Whew, really wears me out talking to you this whole time. I
know it's exhausting speaking to me. I know it better than anyone. Try being me. It's
wow.
It's
you just gave me some food for thought. Holy shit.
It's a rough go.
Yeah. Man, changed my whole worldview just now. Will you pee where I pee? Will you pee pee poo poo papa?
Mario says, guys, you're gonna have to clean up these attitudes before we record. That's what this whole show is. We attack each other, get all the the Monday scaries out of our
That's right.
body, and then we're ready to go.
Mm-hmm. We're set.
It's only good vibes over at the
That's a shame.
That's a shame podcast.
Yeah. That's a shame. Man, more like that's a good time.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I think I have to move this mic arm to the other side of my desk. It's just too in the way. It's too in the way.
That's a real problem. I'm constantly just trying to like streamline this desk setup.
What do you think? Do you think this would...
Perfect. Just like that. Big improvement, I think. I can't put my finger on what's better about it, but it's just initially it seems better to me. I enjoy it a lot.
Streamer setup there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you see what I saw? I saw.
So I'm putting some finishing touches, but we could honestly like take a look.
All right, you ready for this?
At this point, and that would, save us some time.
Shall we go for it? Shall we check it out?
I think we should go for it.
All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Oh my. Yours definitely looks like it's more hopped up on 5-hour energy drinks for sure.
He is, yeah, for sure. I like yours. Kind of. He looks like he got stuck out in the rain a little bit. He's a little droopy.
Yeah, I picture Ivysaur and Venus. I just picture it gets more droopy as it reaches Venusaur, which I picture is very droopy.
I mean, that's true about most of us when we age. We just get continually more droopy.
Yeah.
Until we meet. And then once you reach max droopiness, you die shortly after, I think.
Yeah. I think that's how it goes. Like you droop into the ground.
It's life.
You droop into the great.
You droop to the great beyond.
Yep. Gianna says Brandon got the plant more accurate, but Ian got the attitude more correct. Interesting. I'm gonna go pull up the actual
excited to see
Ivysaur right now. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Wow, it is not. I expected it to be a bit more different from Bulbasaur, but it really isn't.
Not that much different. All right, let's see this guy. Let's see this sucker. Oh, he's bluer than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty happy about mine.
So just for the record's sake, I'm going to show Bulbasaur next.
He's a little less frog-like. He's getting a little more like slightly more upright.
Yeah.
Or not upright, but more like seems more like a four-legged thing than like a frog thing.
It's more like he's getting more how like a pit bull like it has a big broad chest and gets bigger and stronger.
He's built like a bulldog kind of.
It's Bulbasaur teenager. That's a great way of putting it.
Yes.
It is still cute.
I got the plant pretty dead on.
You did get the plant super dead on.
The colors, yeah, he's more blue. I was like, I know he changes color wise a little bit. I was thinking it's more, I thought he got greener, but he's getting bluer.
Interesting. I also went greener. The eyes are filled in now too. It's interesting. The eyes are white.
He has pupils.
His pupils are white in the beginning, and then his pupils get filled in as he turns into
I always saw it. I guess like, okay, if you look at the original, that white center, it's like the angle it's at, it is a pupil, but I always saw it as like glare.
Right.
But the second one, it's filled in.
Huh.
Fun. All right, I'm happy enough with what I've done here.
Ian kind
I
of
feel
skipped
like I
so
did all
go
right.
ahead.
No, I was just saying, I feel like all right. Yeah, Gianna's saying what I was thinking. Like you kind of you're probably closer to the next one than
Yeah,
you
I
are
skipped
to.
right to Venusaur instead of doing Ivysaur, which I figured it was more.
Don't look.
I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. But I figured it would. Yeah, I thought it swung way more towards Venusaur as it went to Ivysaur. I didn't remember Ivysaur at all, basically.
Well, not too shabby.
All right.
Another one in the bag. 148 to go.
Hell yeah, I can't wait. That's only 3 years.
Shit, you're right. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll do a couple an episode if we're ever like short on stuff. Anyways,
just do a whole
thanks
bunch
everybody for
one episode.
watching.
Next episode, we'll just do all of these. Sorry, go ahead.
Matty F says it's an absolute fire. Another one. It sure is.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks everybody for watching. Matty F, Gianna Luna, Crazy Kyle, Lotus Clock. We appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you.
Use guys are the best.
Use guys make it good to do this. You use guys. Yeah, Gianna, I'm glad you could catch the last bit of the stream too. Glad everyone who could be here, and I miss everyone who couldn't. We love you all. Brandon, do you have anything you want to plug?
You know, watch all the DrawBomb stuff. More stuff on Tuesdays. Follow us if you don't. Check out That's a Shame on any podcast platforms. That's all I got.
I don't got anything else either. That's it.
Cool.
All right.
Oh yeah, love you guys.
Bye.
We'll see you all next time. So long. Farewell. Bye bye.
So long. Farewell. Halfway to say goodbye.
goodbye.
Huh?